Happy Saturday! Like I just said, today is Saturday. I hope this finds you all doing well. I'm excited about the WOD today, so let's talk about it. Today's WOD is going to be a series of max efforts on 4 different exercises at a time domain that is listed. So without further ado, you are going to start with 5 minutes of max effort wall balls or goblet squats. So if you have a wall at home and you have a ball to throw to it, you're going to do wall balls. If you don't, no worries, you're doing goblet squats, all right? Then you're going to do 4 minutes of max effort box jumps, followed immediately by 3 minutes of max effort floor press, then 2 minutes of max effort power snatch, and end with 1 minute of max effort burpees. There is no RX weight for today because it's relative to what you have at home. And your score today is going to be your total reps. So you're going to either want to write things down as you go. You're not taking breaks kind of in between these time domains, so keep that in mind. I don't know if you have poker chips, or I will probably personally just keep a running tally on this one, okay? All right, let's talk about movement standards. First, goblet squats, or I should say wall balls. I will be doing goblet squats because I'm sure those of you who know me know I'm not too terribly pained by the thought that I do not have anywhere to throw a ball to. So I will be doing goblet squats. Standards are going to be the same as far as the squat is concerned on both wall balls and goblet squats. So you're going to need to get that bell up in that front rack position. You're going to start with those feet about shoulder width apart. From here, my chest is up. I'm driving those hips back, getting all the way down to that hip crease below knee crease, and then extending the hips again at the top of the movement, okay? Like I said, if you're doing a wall ball, same thing applies with those feet stance and extending the hips and making sure we're getting that hip crease below knee crease. All right, box jumps. If you have a box at home, typically we would be doing a 24-20 as far as an RX box, but a lot of us don't have it, so you're using what you have on hand. RX box jumps are going to be a 2-foot takeoff, and you're going to extend the hip at the top. You will then either jump down or step down, okay? Scaling option would simply be to step up and back down again, making sure I'm still extending those hips at the top. All right, floor press. We have not done this in a while, and I'm super excited about it. So for this, you're going to want to get that barbell kind of in that hip crease or on those legs. You are then going to lay back. Best way to get it up overhead here is to go ahead and kind of pop it off your hips. So from here, I would extend the hips and bring my arms up at the same time. Then I'm going to run into a space issue with this kettlebell here. You're going to bring that barbell all the way down, right roughly around that sternum area, or until your elbows hit. Your elbows will hit first, so that will be kind of your guide on this, and then extending the arms again at the top. All right, so that is floor press. So then after that, you're going to immediately go into those power snatches. You need to determine, most of us know who've been doing this for a while, the width that we're supposed to have those hands at here, but if you're unsure, good rule of thumb is pick that bar up, bend forward at the waist, and then that bar should land kind of right in that hip crease area with those arms fully extended, okay? All right, so I've got my hook grip because that's my strongest grip. My fingers are over my thumbs. I'm going to start here. Hips and shoulders are going to rise at the same time, and I'm simply bringing that bar up overhead, okay? From here again and up overhead. Best way to cycle these is to come from that overhead position into that hip crease and then back down again, okay? I would seriously avoid letting it crash down onto your legs here. That's going to become very painful after a while, all right? As far as a weight goes for this and floor press, obviously you're going to need to be able to do both of them fairly quickly, okay? I would go with your snatch weight, probably as your determining factor. Well, I guess your chest is going to be a little bit weaker probably than what you're able to snatch, but make sure it's something either way that you can cycle through quickly, okay? So I'm thinking like a 95, 65, anywhere within 20 pounds of that range, okay? All right, I'm out of breath, okay. Next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is burpees, and I'm sure many of you are very happy that you only have to do 1 minute of these as opposed to more. So without further ado, chest is going to touch the ground, feet come together, extend the hips at the top and jump, okay? Scaling option would simply be to bring those legs down, touch the ground, then from here and hop again, All right, so I hope everyone has a great weekend, and hopefully this is the last Saturday WOD I will be bringing you from the garage. All right, have a great weekend.